What is up, everybody, and welcome to our reign. This is Andy and the
Twins!
Today we're gonna film a new video. Hoy vamos a grabar un nuevo video. This video is gonna be about my strange addictions. Este video va a ser sobre mis adicciones raras. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be probably like a sketch, right?
Yeah.
So, hope you guys enjoy it. Here's the director, and we'll see you guys in the video.
Can you please tell us your full name?
Jorge Campos. George Campos.
Can you tell us a little bit of
Jorge.
background?
Jorge. Just call me Jorge. Call me Georgie. Just call me Georgie, please.
Can you tell us a little bit of background of your story? Your strange addiction?
My strange addiction. It all started when I was young. I was playing little cars, you know, just having fun as a little kid does, you know. And then I tripped and I fell. I fell to the ground. To the ground. My nose was touching the ground. And that's when it all started. I just started smelling the floor. And from there, from that day on, it was like marvelous. It was like I was in another world. I would just smell the floor and I loved it. I loved it so much. So you would catch me every single day just smelling the floor, smelling the kitchen floor, smelling the carpet, even the carpet. It's not the floor, but it's on the floor. And I love smelling it. I just can't help it.
Are you getting any treatment so that this strange addiction got cured?
I'm going to a therapist right now. He's a floor expert. He knows every single floor in the world. He's helping me out a lot because he's teaching me a lot about floors so I can smell the difference. I know what floor comes from Mexico, what floor doesn't, what floor is made here, what floor is made in Japan. I know it's not a treatment, but it's just helpful because I can smell every floor.
Do you know where this floor came from?
This floor exactly, it came from Home Depot. I actually went to buy, so that's how I know where it came from.
So you don't recognize the smell, you just know because you bought it.
I mean, every floor, I just ask where they buy it. That's how I know. But I just smell it.
So you're not an expert at floors?
No, not yet. I'm getting to that point. That's what the treatment is for, I guess. Well, it's not a treatment, but I don't know. I just like floors. Who doesn't like floors? We step on floors, we walk on floors, we jump on floors. We do everything on floors. If there was no floor, we wouldn't live. Where would we be? We won't be stepping on anything. So we have to love the floor like I love the floor. I kiss it sometimes. It's so close to my nose that I don't even know if there's a treatment out there. So if somebody can please help me, please help me. I don't know what to do anymore. Sorry, I'm getting emotional.
Can you tell us how this has affected your life?
Well, it all started when people started seeing me smelling the floor. I was in the 5th grade when I first got caught smelling the floor. I got to class early, you know. It was 5th grade, it was the 5th floor swell. I loved it. And I just stayed there for hours. Like I got there super early.
I've never smelled something
like
like
this
this
before.
before.
Early as well.
Jorge, what are you doing?
She said what I was doing. I said I lost my glasses.
Please,
She said
I'm
you
not
don't wear
calling
glasses.
parents. Get
I
up.
said, well, I do now.
What
Help
are
me
you
find
doing?
my glasses. But anyway, she caught me and she told my parents.
I have to
And that's when my
go.
parents started checking up on me. We had this rule that was called the no door rule. There was no doors in our whole entire house. No doors. So they would see me smell the floor all the time and they would just look at me and say, what kind of kid have you raised? And I felt bad. And then the second time was when I first found love. You see, I met this girl and I loved her so much. But then I went to her house and that floor, I had never seen that floor before. It made me fall in love with that floor more than I loved her. So as soon as I stepped in her house, I asked her, can you get me a water? And I sat down on the floor and I started smelling it. Smelling like I never smelled a floor before. And oh my God, was it marvelous. That floor. But she caught me. And she ruined the floor. She started scratching it with a chair and saying, you're never gonna smell this floor again. And she kicked me out. So that's how it's been affecting me. I have no friends no more. I have nobody. Next question.
Actually, we're done. This is it.
We're done?
Yeah.
Why are we done?
Because there's no more questions. We're actually done. We're done here. Cut!
We're not done! Don't cut! Please, come back!
Ma'am, can you please tell us your full name?
I'm Cora Glade, but you could call me TP, either. Or just call me TP.
And can you tell us some background about your story of your strange addiction?
Well, it all started when I was fighting with my brother. Yes, I was fighting with my brother. That day, I was around 10 years old, and out of nowhere, he grabbed toilet paper and threw it at me. I smelled it, and it was one of the rarest smells I've ever smelled before. In a good way, though, in a good way. After that, I couldn't stop smelling toilet paper. Then, a thin small piece fell in my mouth. It was so soft, sticky, not sticky, you know, but it was a good smell. I actually brought some with me right now. smells so good. And the taste of it is unforgettable. I love the taste of it. It tastes really good. Next question.
Can you tell us how this has affected your life?
It has affected my life in a good way, actually. It gives me ideas. So many ideas that I could do on my own. I even started my own business. I'm still working on it. But it's when you have toilet paper, and all these toilet papers, they don't have flavor. My toilet papers have flavor. You have the Nutella kind, you have the chocolate, you have strawberry, you have any kind. Even the ones you didn't think I would have, I have them. It's very useful because when you use them in the restroom, well, it's really helpful for when you are done doing your business, right? You can smell great. But I also want to make the toilet paper very soft because when you put it in your mouth, you can feel all the soft and the flavor, and it's a great feeling. I think people should try it to taste toilet paper and eat it. It's really good.
Are you getting any treatment?
Well, I've thought about that, but I think it's pretty normal. It's pretty normal, and it's really helpful for me because it doesn't only give me ideas, but it gave me a job now, and that job it pays off for me very well. So I think it's very normal for me now, and I shouldn't have to look for a treatment or anything because it doesn't matter what other people think, you know. If I'm happy with what I'm doing, I think that should be fine.
Can you tell us what the name of your company is?
The name of my company is Toilet Eater. Not because you eat from the toilet, but because you use the toilet paper to eat it. It's like a title that reminds me of my background story, you know.
Do you have a slogan for your company?
I actually do. It's called Smiley Booty, Make It Fruity. Oh, thank you. Now I'm gonna go get more toilet paper.
Can you please say your full name?
Yes, my name is Filomena Arpilo, aka the stylist down the street, you know, you guys.
So your occupation is a stylist?
It got out of hand, and I'm addicted to touching hair, you know. I keep this to protect the hair, but it's an addiction now.
Can you please just give us a little background of how this addiction all began?
Of course, I'd like to. So it all started back in about 19 something, I don't recall, but I was studying to be a hairstylist. I was very excited, you know, and then it just got out of hand. People came in and I just immediately ran to touch their hair. You know, it was amazing. Hair, it's amazing. This is fake hair, but still amazing. All types of hair is amazing. Anyway, what can I say? People just started being so rude. I don't know. I was just touching their hair. They asked me to style it. That's what stylists do, right?
So how did it affect your life?
It affected my life because I lost my job. Very sad. And my family, they just didn't want me around anymore. My friends, I was just touching their hair. What is wrong with that? Can I touch your hair?
Are you getting any medical help? Do you need any recommendations?
I don't need recommendations. I think that touching hair is normal.
Touching hair is normal, but touching strangers' hair is not normal. We've seen you walking into the show touching people's hair. That's not normal. You can't do that. You're violating people's space. You need help, medical.
I don't need help, sir. I'm fine. Touching people's hair is very normal.
I'm very sorry, but we have signed a contract. We have a security guard here that was going to take you to the medical center and have you examined, and we're not going to release you from the hospital until you're better. Please put the doll down. Can you please put the doll down? We don't want anybody to get hurt.
This doll's not gonna hurt anyone.
In reality, we don't want the doll to get hurt. Can you please put the doll down?
How is the dog getting hurt?
Actually, we're gonna send in 2 people. Get her!
Are you laughing? Are you guys done so I can leave?
Okay, thank you very much for coming to the show. You can please step into the health center so you can get tested. Please. Ma'am, that's not the correct way, ma'am. Where are you going? Don't touch your hair. Ma'am, stop doing it. Ma'am, please. Thank you everybody for watching. Gracias a todos por ver. Espero que les haya gustado el video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a different kind of video, a little sketch, a little video directed by this little girl. And yeah, don't forget to give this a big like,
share, subscribe if you're new,
comment down below, follow us on Snapchat, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. And also, we want to mention that if you guys suffer a real addiction, it's something serious, so you should definitely go see somebody or talk to somebody about your addiction and get professional help with it if you get a real addiction. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.